Last week on Junior Rangers, we had a message to go to Longleat House to meet Lord Bath. He's got a special job for us, but we don't know what it is.
So come and join the rather nervous me and Annie for this edition of Junior Rangers.
Do come in. Yes, I asked you to come. I've got a job for you, in fact. I think you might be the right people to find my waistcoat that's been mislaid. The children of Horningsham went and designed a waistcoat, and it's been put somewhere, and I don't know where it is. If you can find it, that'll be wonderful.
OK, we'll see what we can do.
Thank you.
Well, this sounds like quite a challenge. The house is very big and it could take some time to find the waistcoat. The house has 128 rooms, 99 chimneys and 262 doors. And on the outside it's 67 metres long and just over 19 metres tall. But there are a lot of interesting things to see here. And it'll give us a good chance to look around the house, which has been in Lord Bath's family for over 450 years.
But where do you start looking for a waistcoat? It could be anywhere. Maybe it would be better if we split up, and then we can look in twice as many places and see twice as many things. Like these rare porcelain animals that were made over 270 years ago.
This staircase is a lot different than the grand staircase we just came up. That's because this part of the house was used by the household servants. Look at that board. What do you think it's for? Well, in the grand rooms upstairs, there are bells that the family can use to summon the servants, and if someone rang a bell upstairs, it would show up on this board and the servants would know which room to go to. But it's not just people who've lived in this great house over the years. The house has also had some much smaller occupants as well. This is Estobium rufovillisum, otherwise known as the Death Watch beetle, and its favourite meal is a nice wooden beam. Over the centuries, the beams in the house have become infested with Death Watch beetles, and although they're only small, this is the damage they can do. The beetles are only 7 millimetres long, but there are a lot of them, and they've got big appetites. And as you can see, they've managed to eat their way through this big oak beam.
Oh, we've got the very grand robes here.
While Joe's looking at beetles, I've come up to the robes corridor to see if I can spot the waistcoat, and Janet is showing me around.
You would wear a dress, even today, if there was a coronation, the family here would wear clothes like that.
There are some lovely outfits in here.
So, are there any other dresses that you like?
Is that the one
You like the very pretty dress. Well, the very pretty dress has, what do the flowers, do you think the flowers are on there?
Violets.
Violets, yeah. Well, the fourth Marchioness, her son married Violet. And because her name's Violet, her mother-in-law decided when she introduced her new daughter-in-law to the court of Queen Victoria, she'd honour her by wearing a dress with all these violets on.
Now this dress looks absolutely wonderful. I wonder what it would have been like to wear a dress like this. But she's got a very narrow waist.
And I understand that your real reason for coming here is to look for Lord Bath's waistcoat. Yeah, I'm sure it's not here, so perhaps we should go and look somewhere else for it. Shall we go?
Okay.
Right, come on then.
There are lots of different rooms to see on the tour of the house, and this one was the children's nursery.
Only in the pictures. Oh, but look at these wonderful christening gowns. You know, we talked about that lady had the very thin waist, the fourth Marchioness, and she'd had twins in 1867, and that's what they would have worn to their christening. Aren't they beautiful? They were made in Ireland. Anyway, we can't see any waistcoats in here, can you?
No, I can't see it here.
Perhaps we'll go into the next room and see if we can find Lord Bath's waistcoat there.
Well, I hope Annie is having better luck than I am.
No sign of the waistcoat yet. There are just so many interesting things to look at. But you have to keep your eyes open, as it can be very easy to miss things. I wonder where Joe is now.
I'm in a part of the house that's not open to the public tour. But here you may see the Longleat ghost, the Grey Lady, Lady Louisa, who died on Christmas Day in 1736. She's been searching up and down these corridors for her favourite servant. That's if you believe in ghosts.
Well, I can't find the waistcoat, and I can't find Joe. There you are. I haven't found the waistcoat, have you?
No, but I've seen lots of interesting parts of the house. Should we go tell Lord Bath we can't find it?
Good idea. Hang on. Here it is.
That's great. Let's go show Lord Bath.
Come in. Ah, it's the Junior Rangers. Oh, and you found it.
Yes.
You found my missing waistcoat. That's the one. It was designed for me by the children of Horningsham School, and they would have been very displeased with me if I wasn't wearing it when I next saw them. Thank you very much. It's one of my favourite waistcoats.
I saw lots of costumes today. What did you like best?
I like Lord Bath's waistcoat. Hey, look at the horns on that.
That hasn't got horns here, it's got antlers.
Horns.
Antlers.
Horns.
Antlers.
Okay. Well, what's the difference then?
Well, maybe that could be our challenge for the next show.
Let's go find out. So, does the Irish elk have horns or antlers? And what's the difference? Come and join us for the next show on the 20th of August when we'll find out the answer.